Hi, and welcome back to Market Conversations. Today is February 18th, and I just want to do a quick video on Sundial Gores, as well as showing you guys how you can sell a cash secure puts and collect a small premium. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and stick around. But before I continue, I just want to let you know that I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I also created a Patreon page where like-minded people can get together and talk anything and everything about stocks, cryptocurrency, options. And I'm only taking a limited amount of people because I want to be able to give them my full attention. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out my link down below. So what's going on with Sundial Gores? It is down. Let's take a look. It's down 6% today. If we take a look at the 1 week, it's down 17%. 1 month, it's up 137%. So these days are good opportunities to buy and not panic sell. So it went down below $2 was because of this announcement. Sndl has filed a self-registration with the Securities and Exchange Commission to issue up to $1 billion of securities over time. Sndl said in early February that it had fully used its previous self after conducting a series of capital raises in recent months. The new self allows it to offer common shares, preferred shares, warrants, rights, and units. And it's a bad thing because it creates potential dilution. But in the long term, they are using the funds to further expand their company. So there's two ways you can look at it. Short term, it's not usually a good sign, but if they are able to put the money to good use, then it will definitely be worth holding on to Sundial. So the second news is more of a positive news. They regained compliance with NASDAQ minimum bid price rule. NASDAQ stock market has confirmed that the company has regained compliance with NASDAQ's minimum bid price requirements for continued listing on the NASDAQ capital markets. In order to regain compliance, the stock price had to close at $1 or greater for more than 10 days. If not, they would have been delisted from NASDAQ. So that's a good sign. Good catalyst was this. Sndl and Nvidia announced $22 million strategic investments. This was this week. So all three events happened this week. So Nvidia is a leading Canadian producer of cannabis edibles. The investment will be completed in the form of a brokered private placement led by ATB Capital Markets of 25 million common shares of Nvidia at a price of 44 cents per common share to raise gross proceeds of $11 million in a non-revolving term loan facility to Nvidia in the principal amount of $11 million. It is anticipated that Sundial will be the sole subscriber in the placement. Proceeds to Nvidia are expected to be approximately $20.9 million. The CEO of Sundial stated, Sundial is pleased to support the development of Nvidia's high-quality products. This transaction broadens our exposure to the rapidly expanding cannabis edibles category, and they intend to complete the investment on or about February 23rd. Sundial is using the capital to invest into a different company, which is a good sign. I am not too worried about Sundial because, as all of you know, the Biden administration are planning to decriminalize marijuana, and once that happens, this stock can easily go up to $4. I am bullish on Sundial because they have no debts. They were able to erase all their debts, so they have a very healthy balance sheet. Let's take a look and how you can make $15 from a $150 investment on Sundial. If we go to trade, I am using Robinhood, trade options, and we're going to go hit the February 26th. We're going to hit sell and put on the very top. And we see here, I already sold one today. I was able to collect $15. So what this is saying is if the stock price, which is currently at 160, is at 150 or below on expiration date, which is February 26th, next Friday, you would have to buy 100 shares of Sundial at $1.50. That's why they need the collateral of 150. just in case you do get assigned and you have to buy 100 shares. The risk here is if Sundial goes to, let's say, 50 cents, well, you still have to buy 100 shares at 150. But you were able to collect the premium, which is in this case $15. So that kind of helps with the cost basis. But that is better than buying the stock now, which is at 160 and it goes down to 50 cents. At least this way, you collect a small premium, you reduce the cost basis, you get the stocks at a discount. Another scenario is Sundial stays above 150 on expiration dates. The collateral is released back to you. You do not have to buy 100 shares of Sundial. So there's pros and cons to this. For me, there's more pros than cons. So you would do one contract, you would put the limit price, and it says minimum credits, review, collateral is 150, order summary. You're agreeing to buy 100 shares of Sundial at $1.50 per share on or before February 26. If you aren't asked to buy Sundial by then, you'll keep your collateral and the full $15 credit. So the $15 credit is yours to keep, and you can also buy shares with $15. So it's not a bad deal. And let's take a look at my orders. So I have 300 shares with an average cost of $250. Let's take a look here. So this one is the one I placed earlier. I was able to collect $15. And then I sold 2 cover calls. So if you guys have 100 shares of Sundial or any underlying stock, you can sell a cover call and collect a small premium. Instead of you putting up collateral, you're using shares as collateral. So let's say this is a $250 strike price. If Sundial goes to $250 or above, I would have to get rid of my shares at $250. The risk here is I lose the potential upside. So let's say Sundial goes to $4 tomorrow. Well, I have to sell 100 shares at $250. So that is a risk, but if you were planning to sell at a certain price, you might as well collect a premium with that. So go ahead and look into that. It's actually a very good way to generate extra money if you're holding on to a lot of shares, really. And then I sold another cash secure puts. This one is a 2 strike price, and I was able to collect $40. So my break even here is 160. So I won't be assigned if Sundial is below $2, which right now it is. But I was able to collect a premium, which offsets the loss. So that's why I always try to inform people that it's good to be selling cash secure puts to generate extra money and to be able to buy stocks at a discount. Well, I hope you guys took something away from this. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and do consider the Patreon page. I'm trying to start a community where we can grow our portfolios as well as achieving financial freedom. Thanks for watching.